Hey guys, welcome back to L-Dubs Investing. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're not, thanks for dropping back in. In this video, we're going to be talking the stock market today. We're going to be talking Tesla. We're going to be talking Nikola. We're going to be finding out what is happening in that space. Stay tuned. Alrighty, let's jump straight in. Having a look at the overall market, looks like a definite mixed bag here. Looks like we had tech having a big sell-off, obviously financial and consumer not going too well as well. Obviously consumer, defense, healthcare, real estate, and utilities looks like had a very great day. Obviously, you know, this is what's happening in the markets at the moment. We are seeing a bit of money come out of the high tech plays and move into the more safer consumables, real estate and utility. But obviously it's something not to worry about if you are a long-term investor. So let's get into the next one. Alrighty, jumping straight in. S&P futures at 0.07, Dow is at 0.11, Nasdaq showing a 0.24 decline, Russell is at 0.67 up, crude at 0.34, and gold showing 0.25, guys. So obviously looking at this, looks like there's going to be tech is maybe continuing seeing that sell-off and that rotation out of growth tech stocks into the more safer traditional consumer utility stocks. We don't know. There is a lot of sentiment in the market at the moment, guys. Obviously, jumping straight in, Tesla news. If anyone saw the crash that just happened, obviously it's hitting everywhere at the moment. Obviously, Elon has tweeted about it, saying that it was not on full self-driving mode. And obviously, there's going to be a full investigation into this, as it is Tesla. And obviously, everyone is talking about Tesla. Alrighty, jumping in. Tesla US market share was probably close to its peak in 2020. Tesla record high setting share price rally in 2020 coincided with that may have been all-time high in the company's shares of US electric vehicle market, according to at least one analyst. In the US, more than quadrupled their market share in the US electric vehicle market over the past 5 years. Told Yahoo Finance, but we think their market share is probably pretty close to peak. They just haven't had the competition, and they're really benefiting from that. That will be changed very soon. In fact, the next 6 months or so, you will see Lucid and Rivian vehicles on the road. You will see a number of new models from traditional automakers in the electric vehicle on the road as well. So it's really the increased competition has caused on the stock market here. Obviously, guys, this is probably from an analyst that doesn't fully know and understand. Tesla is not just a manufacturer of vehicles. They also do clean energy. They also do, a lot of spaces in electricity in general. It's not just about car manufacturing. So you can't just compare them to a single car manufacturer, guys, especially to other companies that really haven't even got a production going, haven't got a warehouse going, and obviously haven't even got into the market fully yet, guys. But however, let's get into the next one. Alrighty, on that note of electric car manufacturers, Nikola stock sell-off accelerate as shares fell below $10. I just thought in the last article that Tesla's going to have some competition. Well, you know, it doesn't look like it's going to be Nikola. Alrighty, Nikola Corp shares fell Tuesday to the lowest since December 2018, according to the sell-off that has now erased all their gains since the electric vehicle startup went public via the SPAC. The electric truck maker, once briefly more valuable than Ford, closed down 6.2% at $9.65 in New York, bringing it below the 10 level, at which Acquisition Corp in Special Purpose Acquisition Company that acquired Nikola debuted in 2018, guys. Nikola's share has lost their luster after much. That month, it rallied to an intraday high of $93, capturing Nikola's market capitalization above $28 billion. The company's valuation has since plummeted to $3.8 billion. Since then, it has been mired in bad news, a collapsed deal to build trucks with GM, an initial probe that found it made several inaccurate statements, and an inability to meet initial production guidelines for its first commercial zero-emission vehicle. Nicola's been in all sorts of trouble, guys. Definitely not something I'm looking at. Definitely not something I'm looking at buying. It would have to go to $1. I mean, it would have to be, I would just have to be so much money on the table and not have any other company to invest in, guys. There might be some Nikola fans out there, but obviously, look, I would play my money with Tesla, with some of these other Rivians or other car makers out there that obviously haven't got this big shade around them of a lot of mistrust, guys. Obviously, not financial advice. It's just something that I am doing, and I am not looking at this stock. Let's get on to the next one. Alrighty, jumping in, Netflix adds 3.98 million new subscribers in Q1, sharply missing expectations. Netflix reported first quarter subscriber growth that came in sharply below expectations, with user growth slowly even more than anticipated following a record year during the pandemic. Shares sank about 10% in the late trading following the results. Here with the main metrics from Netflix reporting compared to consensus estimates compiled by Bloomberg. Q1, 7.16 billion v 7.14 expected and 5.77 year on year. Q1's earnings per share, 375 versus 298 and expected at 1.57. Q1 net paid subscriber additions plus 398 million v 6.29 million expected versus 15.77 million year on year, guys. So obviously to almost have a half miss, or you could say it's a little bit over a quarter miss there, guys. Obviously that's a big miss on subscriber growth there, guys. Netflix disappointing first quarter had streaming additions underscored the extent of this deceleration in the first 3 months of the year. The company added just 3.98 million subscribers compared to a quarterly record of 15.8 million new paying users in the first 3 months of 2020. This also missed the company's own guidance from January for 6 million new subscribers, guys. We believe paid membership growth slowed due to the big obviously pandemic pull forward in 2020 and a lighter content slate in the first half of this year. Due to, we should know, productivity delays, Netflix, we continue to anticipate a strong second half with the return of new season of some of our biggest hits and exciting film lineups. In the short term, there is some uncertainty around the pandemic. In the long term, the rise of streaming to replace linear TV around the world is the clear trend in entertainment. Obviously, guys, Netflix is a stock I used to own. I did get out roughly around the last peak. I felt that it was running out a little bit of steam there. But obviously, look, Netflix is definitely something to buy and hold in my opinion. It is something that I feel that is definitely going to be around. It does have a lot of competitors, but obviously it is the market leader. Let's get into the next one. Alrighty, if you are liking this content, please don't forget to like, sub, and share. Please don't forget to use the referrals in the description there, guys. It really does help out the channel. If you like some free Bitcoin, please don't forget to use the Coinbase links. If you want to sign up to Coinbase, don't forget to use the referral. And obviously, as always, if you're wanting a free stock with stake, and I will spin the roulette wheel, guys, please don't forget to use my invite code and you get a free stock. Let's get into it. Alrighty, looking at my portfolio, it looks like we had a bit of a down day at 0.97 down at $271. And obviously, I'm still looking at an overall gain of 3,915 at 16.36 up. Having a look down, we can have a look, obviously, as we've seen, tech was definitely heavy. I am a lot tech heavy, guys, and obviously this has affected my portfolio. Looks like CRISPR had an all right day. Looks like NNDM had an all right day. Switch had a good day, and obviously Tesla, even though there's a lot of bad sentiment in the news, it looks like it had an all right day as well. But having a look, it looks all right. But obviously, look, if you want to use the app, if you want to know more, please let me know in the description and comment in there, and we can take you through using the app. Having a quick look, we can see the markets 0.73 in the S&P down, NASDAQ at 0.73, Dow Jones at 0.77, and Russell 2000 at 2.05% down. Obviously, my portfolio being around about the same. You know, I don't invest in the indices, but obviously, you know, it looks like my portfolio virtually went down the same. Obviously, we have a quick look at the most down. Nothing is jumping out here, guys. Obviously, if we look at the most up as well, same thing. Nothing is purely jumping out. But obviously, guys, look, you can obviously go straight over for a lot more detail if you want in. There's also a lot of news down here that you can go through, some strategies. You've obviously got short of the week, upcoming earnings, and so forth and so forth. So obviously, this app does cover a lot of things at a handheld value, guys. Obviously, guys, please don't forget to like, sub, and share. And do not forget about the links in the description if you want to get free stocks, free Bitcoin, or join the referral programs, guys. See you next time.